Good morning, everyone. I just want to do a little short video to show you how I turn the legs of my frogs. First, I want to go over the locking forceps or hemostats. So they have a lock in this area here that when you squeeze them together, they lock. When I need them to lock, I lock them all the way. So the 3 clicks on mine. To release the lock, you squeeze and then pull towards you on one side. It does take a bit to get used to them. So I'm going to use these to turn my frog's legs. I'm going to poke them into the opening. Sorry, it's a bit awkward. My camera is in the way, but so I'm going to slide them up to the middle toe. Take my finger, I'm going to open the hemostat, take my fingernail and poke the material down in between the blades of the hemostat. Squeeze them together. Like I said, I lock them the whole way so I don't have to worry about them slipping out. Now, at the same time that I pull back on the locking forceps, I'm going to slide the fabric ahead so it sort of rolls up over. It does take a little bit of wiggling to get it to go, but then it just pulls right inside. And then I squeeze my locking forceps and pull one side towards me to unlock them. And then I insert them into the other leg, the other front leg, poke the fabric down in, squeeze them together to lock them. And then, like I said, I pull the fabric up over at the same time as I'm pulling back with the locking forceps. And that just slides it right into the center of his body. I'll demonstrate again with his back legs. So I pop it into the opening. Just turn it around, slide it down into the middle toe. Open the locking forceps, poke the fabric in, squeeze it together, and then push the fabric up over as you pull it down in and wiggle it a little, like that. And there it pulled down inside. And I'll do it with the final leg. So I poke it down in, squeeze them to lock them, push the fabric up as I pull down in. And then as the final step to turn the frog, I pop it up to his nose area, and again open the locking forceps, poke the fabric in, lock them, and then push the fabric up as I pull towards myself with the locking forceps, and just sort of roll it out over, like that. Now I've caught a little bit, there we go, just takes a bit of practice. That was my basting thread as it came off the inside. Now, I would use either a chopstick or lock your locking forceps. And you can use those to gently ease your toes out once you've turned the frog. So you just poke it into the area and push them out like that. So there's the middle one. The middle one should be mostly turned where you grabbed a hold of him. They do take a little bit of time and a little bit of patience, but you'll see that them start to take shape as they push out. Now, do be careful not to push too hard, or you may put a hole into your frog's foot. So you just wiggle it out a little. So here's the middle guy. Turn it around if you need to. Oops. I've got one toe left there to wiggle out. Just like that. And sometimes I just need to pull it apart a little, just if there's a little crease or anything in there. And when I try and get them pushed out as much as possible before I stuff them, just to give them the best shape possible and to give the stuffing an area to go into. And when you do stuff your frog, make sure that you take the tiniest little amounts with your locking forceps to put into those areas. I don't always lock my forceps when I grab my stuffing. I just might pinch it and then push the stuffing into the toe area and then let go and pull the forceps out again. I will do a video here shortly that shows me stuffing his feet as well, just to give everybody an idea of how I do it. And I also just push his little knee area out as I go by. So this is the last set of toes that need to be pushed out. So there's that. It does take a bit of practice. I actually got my husband to practice last night for me, just to make sure that I was on the right track with this, so that I could. And he did quite well with it. He was very patient with me as I taught him how to do it. And he was able to turn the little frog toes as well. So there he is there, all ready to be stuffed. Okay. I hope that helps out some. Thank you very much. Bye.